back here with manager Stephen Fawcett after quite a long break that we didn't actually anticipate with our fast squad going down with COVID first of all, and then obviously the sad passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II means that all football locally was suspended for the weekend. So we're back here again today, Stephen. We play Annfield playing at home. What do you know about Annfield playing first of all?
Well, I mean, we often say, you know, you're only as good as your last game, and their last game was a 1-1 draw with Darlington Town, which is, you know, a really good result for anybody. You know, at home away, if you can take a point off Darlington Town, you've generally had a good day. That's something that we've not managed to do in the last couple of seasons. So, despite the fact, you know, if you look at the league table, you know, you'd obviously say Annfield play haven't had a great start, but you know, always expect a tough game in this league. That, you know, it can throw some strange results out at time. So I'm expecting them to, you know, to be full of confidence on the back of that point that they've had. It's been a couple of weeks since they've played as well, but you know, they're here early. They look to be in good numbers, so another tough game, I would imagine.
Yeah, last time we played against Annfield played away, it was a 9-0 romping for the side. A few players in that squad that actually aren't part of the squad no more. Obviously, Darren Donald's now with the reserves. Myself, obviously, I'm no longer playing. But one player who wasn't playing at the start of the season, now he's back, is Stevie Walker. So first of all, welcome back to Stevie. What does a player like Stevie do to the side?
Yeah, I mean, it's great having Stevie back. Stevie obviously had some, you know, he was having another baby and felt like that he needed to, you know, to give time to his family, which, you know, was fully supported of that decision, whilst we were, you know, absolutely gutted to be losing him. But obviously things have settled down for him, and he's decided that, you know, he can kind of commit and come back. And I've said many times maybe before about the size of our squad, and having somebody of Stevie's quality, his character. Stevie's like a captain that doesn't need the armband, do you know what I mean? He kind of leads from the front. So Stevie coming back in gives everybody a boost. Like anyone else, he's going to have to fight for his place back, because we've had some really good performances in our defence so far this season. So he's going to have to earn that place back. But he's another number. And you know, like I say, somebody brings a lot of quality and experience, so chuffed to have him back here.
Yeah, unfortunately we've had Kieran Fraser drop out of the squad this week, and it would have been last week as well, due to a bad injury sustained against Wolverhampton in that cup game. We do bring in Lewis Selkirk though. Now we've got a new striker partnership, if you will, with Ben Graham and Lewis Selkirk. What sort of like dynamic effect do you think that brings to the side? Obviously Ben's goal scoring threat and Lewis's speed and agility.
Yeah, I mean, we said at the end of the last game, you know, that how well Lewis did coming on kind of for his not his actual debut, but you know, he got probably the most minutes that he's had, and obviously he scored, and he was a handful that day. And obviously Ben's been playing, you know, his skin all season so far. It kind of shows why we need the depth that we've got, because we've got actually a number of forwards missing through injury and holiday and work and that kind of thing. So the lads that are available today, it's a chance for them to show, you know, what they can do. But you know, just sort of back to Lewis, he brings, you know, that youth, that energy, enthusiasm, and a lot of ability with it as well. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how it gets on today.
Yes, so now we've got a run of 4 games in 10 days. Obviously quite a tightly packed schedule at the start of the season. So how do you plan on keeping the players fresh and rotating the squad around for these games?
We need a bit of luck, you know, because you need to avoid injury. You know, obviously we've got a home game today, a home game Wednesday, and then we've got 2 away games. You know, a midweek, Darlington away next Saturday, and then I think a midweek following that away. So you need a bit of luck with injury. You need lads to be able to, you know, put their hand up, shift patterns to fall right for you. But momentum is massive. So you know, you can only have a look one game ahead at a time. If we get a win today, we'll enjoy that. We'll look forward to Wednesday, and then we'll go again. But you know, confidence is high, and there's a lot of enthusiasm for playing at the minute. So we've got to you know, make the best of that, basically.
Absolutely, best luck for today.
Well done for it.
Okay, join with the two strikers today, Ben Graham and Lewis Selkirk, ahead of today's game against Annfield playing. Start with you, Ben. Obviously, it's a really good start to the season, some good form, good points. What's like the feel around the club after such a good start to the season?
Yeah, we had a good pre-season. I think fitness-wise, I thought that benefited us to start the season, but we're sure we can compete with the top teams in the league. So we'll just take each game as it is and hope to get another 3 points today.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, Lewis. Last time we played against Annfield playing, it was a 9-0 romping in favour of us. What do we need to do to try and sort of replicate that sort of result today?
Just be clinical, take our chances when they come to us, but just because last time we beat them 9-0 doesn't mean that we can be complacent.
Absolutely.
So just keep on going.
Best luck for today, gents. Alright, joint with gaffers Stephen and Mike after today's 2-1 loss at home to Annfield playing. Stephen, do you want to sum that one up for us?
I don't know where to start really, Panda. I think the first thing I need to say is credit to Annfield playing for the way they've approached the game. They had 12, but it was close enough to a bare 11. I think the lad that came off the bench was just helping them out, but 11 lads, much more committed, much more determination, much more spirit about them. We had the wrong attitude despite going a goal up after 15 seconds. The attitude that we displayed today was appalling really, and alright, we've hit the bar 3-4 times, we've had 2-3 really good chances saved, and on another day you get away with that, but today we haven't, and it's a really bad loss.
Yeah, Mike, looking ahead, we've got now, as I mentioned before, so we've got 4 games in 11 days, 2 home followed by 2 away, Saturday, Wednesday, or vice versa. What needs to change from today?
What doesn't need to change? That's probably easier. Like I say, it takes me time to process things, the way I am, and I think it's going to take us a long time to process some of it. I'd like to just draw a line under it and move on. I don't think we can be that ignorant. Like I say, like Steve said, respect to Annfield playing. I thought they were very hungry and things like that. So there's one improvement that we can make by matching that, which is a minimum really. Which is a minimum. The players have to hold themselves accountable for what they've just produced. We're all men at the end of the day, and we can. Sometimes you've got to take it on the chin, and the lads are going to have to take that one as well. And fair play to Annfield playing. They haven't won all year. They're going to have a good boost back. Obviously, I just like I say, I'm a bit lost for it at the minute, to be honest.
Yeah, Stephen, we're now at home to Durham Corinthians on Wednesday. What are you expecting from that game? From the team we're playing, and from our team after today's defeat?
Well, we have to be better at everything. We have to literally. There isn't anything that I think we've done today that makes the standard that they've set for themselves. Not what we set, the standard that they've set for themselves. So from us, we have to be better in every area. Durham will bring, they're very capable side. They've had a good start to the season. Never an easy team to play against. So I'm expecting another really tough game.
Absolutely right. All the best for the week, Spurs.